Conman in the booth right now.
Streetball started on the street basketball courts of America, where the style of the game is much more entertaining. There's less structure than a normal game of basketball, so there's not a ref there, so you can get away with maybe, some extra dribbles, some extra things that you probably wouldn't be able to do in a normal game. So it makes the game more exciting. So, for example, I can come down the basketball court, I can put the ball up my t-shirt, I can wrap around my t-shirt, I can bounce the ball off a defender's head, I can put it through defenders' legs. The guys are trying to do crazy dunks, and it kind of just makes the game much more exciting than a regular game of basketball. And that's something that I was hooked on, just watching these crazy tricks, amazing dunks, and the crowd reaction to what these guys were doing. And I just thought it was mind-blowing, watching these guys on the street courts was amazing. How I first started streetball basically was I had a ball, I was creative with the basketball, so I come up with some really cool tricks. And a lot of people sort of like, wow, check that move out. So it kind of got me hooked on developing more and more skills. And then I started naming my tricks, like I've got a famous move called the C-mill con, and that's kind of like a big move of mine, where I spin around, I put the ball down my shorts, and I pull down the defender's shorts and have a bit of fun. So that's a really cool move. But basically my name was getting out there, and I thought, how can I try and make my name bigger and bigger and bigger? So I got myself a camcorder, and I basically just asked anybody to come down to the courts, and I just, please film, and I managed to get some incredible footage that I made my first video, and that's how my name kind of got out there. And I remember just sort of afterwards just thinking, wow, it was amazing, people just knew who I was, and that's how I kind of started. And from there I wanted to really develop more and more tricks and become, where people would watch my videos to get ideas and moves. And something that I've been quite proud of in my career is coming up and invent new streetball moves and new tricks. How I picked up my nickname, which is the Conman. My second name's Connors, and my style of basketball is basically to embarrass and trick people on the basketball court. So, however I can embarrass and make them think the ball is somewhere where it's not, and people were saying, you got conned. So the Conman kind of developed from there, and that's how I got my name. My proudest moment of my career probably is the world records that I hold. I currently hold 12. My aim is to get 25, so I'm almost sort of halfway there. And I've broken some fantastic records that I'm proud of. My favorite one, if I was to pick any, is I shoot the basketball without looking into the hoop behind. And I hold the world record for that from the free throw line, half court, and the longest in the world. It's something that I picked up when I was younger. I remember the first time I did it, and I just had a knack for it, and it just went in, and I just thought, I'll try and do that more and more. So it's something that I've just had a natural knack for. Other world records that I'm proud of is spinning the basketball with my elbow for the longest time, the most amount of figure of eights with the basketball. I hold some shooting world records, and some other freestyle ones as well. So I'm on my way to 25 world records, and that'll be great if I can achieve that. The second most proudest moment of my career is becoming a sporting champion, the face of UK basketball, working with the youth to get them excited into basketball, trying to get them to pick up a basketball, and I do many talks and sort of demonstrations to try and get kids to pick up a basketball and play the game that I love. Something that's close to my heart, and if I can inspire the youth to pick up a basketball, with my tricks and skills, and get them to want to play the game, I think that's an incredible thing to be part of. So it's a good moment in my life right there. My tip for people that want to start streetball out there is get yourself a basketball and just be around it as much as you can. dribble it to school, you know, come home from school, still be dribbling, you know, walk to the shops with it, have the basketball in your hands and get a good feel for the ball. Once you get a good feel for the ball, your dribbling skills will come quicker, and just try and be creative, you know, look at some videos, watch some people playing and try and create a new style, new tricks to get yourself, you know, more known